Today on We Fish 816, I'm going to show you why I save my 2-liter bottles of Coke.
Yeah!
There's all kinds of ways to fish. You can fish on the shore, you can fish from a boat, you can bank fish, you can suspend fish, you can even jug line fish, and you can trot line fish. You can do all kinds of stuff. I like to use jugs when I fish. I like to send them out freely, and I also like to tie them up when it's nighttime. That way I can come back and check them just like a trot line, and I can see what's happening from a little bit of a distance. So I want to show you what I do with the 2-liter bottle, making it into a jug line. The first thing I want to do is I want to take this bottle and I'll clean the inside, wash it out real good, save the lid, then I'm going to take this wrapper off of it. Then I'm going to take some acrylic paint and I'm going to paint it. I like to use paracord. You take your jug and you wrap around the neck twice. Then you're going to have a tag end. You're going to wrap that tag end around the main line 3 to 4 times, and then you're going to go back through your 2 loops that went around the neck, and then you're going to cinch it down. Just like that. The harder it gets pulled, the tighter it gets. You want to make sure your cord is wet when you tie this. If it's dry and then it gets wet, it'll loosen up. And you tie it wet. And you come out about 1 foot and you make a loop. You go over both strings and back through. Makes a loop. Now you have that. When I prep these at home, this is all I do. I just put this lead rope made out of paracord onto my bottle, and that's it. Once I get out on the water, and I only use these when I fish from a boat where I can be mobile and I can retrieve these. So when I'm on the boat, then I like to add to it. The first thing I want to do is I want to get me some twine. Then I want to take a big hook, big circle hook, and I'm going to run the twine through the eye, just like that. And then I'm going to make a loop using that hook. I'm going to go around both and through. Pretty simple. It's really fast. See there? Then that loose end, I'm going to cut it. Now, depending on how deep you are and how deep you want to fish, that's how much twine I'm gonna get. So while I'm out there, that's when I make this decision. So if I'm going to fish in relatively shallow current or shallow water, and it's going to be free to move, then I want a couple of feet, which is usually my arm length, all the way out. Then I get just a little bit more, and I cut that. Then I make the same loop I made on my hook. I want to make it on the end. grab it, go around both strings, and then back through. Around both strings, back through the hole you just made, and pull it tight. Now I've got a loop, okay? Then I'm going to take my pre-made jug. I'm going to take my new loop and I'm going to put it through the other loop, just like that. Now I got two loops. And I'm going to take my hook and go through the loop I just made. And pull that tight. Now I've got a jug tied to a line that has a hook. That's not going to break. They're really strong. So when you're fishing a jug line and you're mobile and you're letting the jug float, this is your setup. Now if it's nighttime, I have my jug set out just on the water. Then I take some twine, make that same loop on the end. Okay. Then if I want to tie it to something that's 5-6 feet away, I take that much twine off. Then I cut it, make another loop. So now at this same connection where I've got the line going down or going out to the bait, I still have this loop. Put one loop, put my loop through there, bring my other loop through the loop I just made. Now I've got my line to my anchor and I have my line to my hook. Then you take this side, you reach your hand through the loop and grab the string. It makes a slip loop. See that? Now I can wrap that around a branch, a tree limb, or something to tie this to where it can't float away. And that's how I fish it at night. I find some structure and I fish it at night next to that structure.
Pull them out. Pull them out. Just pull them with the string. Pull them out. There you go.
I usually only take about 5 or 6 out with me at a time. Makes it easy to keep track. A lot of people are against jug line fishing. I used to be back when I was younger. I felt like it was cheating. Now that I'm older and have kids to watch out for and things like that, it's a whole lot of fun. We don't always keep everything we catch, especially the bigger ones. We let them go. We don't usually have a problem with anybody trying to take our fish from our jugs or anything like that, or losing the jugs. It's always seems to work out pretty good. I'm going to send you back to some of the successes we had to show you what I'm talking about and why we get so excited when it's time for spring and it's time to go fishing in the boat.
Get it, Ashley. Whoa! Look at that fish!
I don't know if I can pull it up.
That fish is ginormous!
I need some help.
Jake, look at that fish! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my golly gee, that is a winner! Holy guacamole! Here. Got it, Ashley? Oh my god!
Yeah, on the,
That's like as big as my leg.
That's on my
Jimmy.
catfish? On your catfish?
Ah,
Jeremiah.
that's bigger than you.